Awesome. We're finally doing this. Let's build the future talks. Future is coming soon, and we've been reading a lot about a lot of people who've been working on this field, and the way we are also looking at doing this. We came across Humane in our research, right? And it was fascinating to read about them. And just today, out of the blue, I read the news that man, Humane got acquired by HP for $116 million, right? So Sridipto, I think. Uh, what you told me is that they've raised nearly like what 230 million in funding, and now they get sold for half of that money, right? What do you think? Like, what went wrong?
So first of all, I mean, they have raised over $230 million, right? I mean, subsequent two rounds of $100 million. So essentially, what went wrong for me, I think the form factor of the device, right? Something, of course, sitting, right on here. That is something I am not comfortable, right? If it's like a rabbit R1 thing, that can be good enough. Second, I think pricing was off. Pricing was terribly off. I mean, I would not going to pay $700 for just a tiny little box which is sitting over here, right? And in a way, it distorts the t-shirt, or say the shirt you're wearing.
Yeah,
So
dude. It
yes,
looks it looks weird. Like it makes
yeah,
whoever I've seen wearing it, and I think in one of the review videos also we saw the tech reviewers talk about this, right? That the T-shirt looks droopy. Like they
yeah,
feel like they didn't do enough chest during the gym, right?
correct,
Yeah.
correct.
Right.
So that
But
is
for me,
something.
the biggest off was this counting and all, right? So it just
Oh,
displays on my palm and I have to do this. I mean, that's really off for me at least.
Correct.
hmm.
Where I think it could have gone right in the sense, maybe a small ring which can be, I can just roll it to increase the volume, or say double tap it to start. I don't know, just thinking aloud. But yeah, that is in a public transport, at least in India, I cannot be, doing looking at my palm and say, okay, doing like mudras, if you know.
Oh yeah,
Right, yeah. So
exactly,
that's that,
exactly.
that was
So
off.
yeah, that's very interesting. It feels like it's like different Bharatnatyam mudras, right?
Correct.
With like this and then whatnot, right? So yeah, exactly. Uh,
Yes.
and
But
Sirsho, you spoke about like what do you think about that palm display thing, man? That green laser that comes on, like as if it's a screen and nobody can see it in the sun. So just like it's you have to use the product only at night if you're
It's
outside.
a gimmicky feature, right? I mean, who is going to use, like, while I'm walking in the road, I can't see anything, right, on my palm, right? In my
Yeah.
display also with full brightness, I can't see it clearly. But I mean, this is that's what. So this is really off for me. So I think that was the point. But a good thing that they're done, that is the Cosmos OS that they're talking about, right? The structure that they're built, I don't know how much they're going to use it or HP is going to use it, but I think that is a good thing that they have built, at least what the website says. That is really inspiring. Yeah.
Wow. So like
yes,
Cosmos OS by Shidipto, according to whatever you've read, what is your take on it, and what do you think? Like, do you think HP bought them literally just for that? That's what the news says at least. And what do you think HP would get from it? Do you really think HP might be able to get the value that they've paid, for this, or they could have just hired some smart people for much less the cost and done it themselves?
correct. So I think if you look at Human as a company, their philosophy is the future is going to be voice first, right? Whereas I completely don't agree with it. Like in the sense that there will be more screens and more voice. So it's like a hybrid, right? What we are moving towards, because 10
Yeah.
years back your cars didn't have a screen, neither did it have a voice interface. Today suddenly it has three screens, and it has maybe five, two for the passengers as well, in the back seat, and it has voice commands as well. The future is hybrid for sure. So that
Yeah.
is where I think Cosmos is more focused towards an OS which is for voice based technology first. So if you look at the video also, like, which was live for a while on the website, I don't know whether it's still live or not. So it is like, you can talk to your TV and ask, hey, which is this player, and how many goals have they scored in the last season, right? Things like that. So essentially a voice first operating systems, right? Not in the screen format, or maybe they have tried it, but it's not out yet.
Another thing that I would like to mention, that they partnered with Volvo, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So any idea on, because I didn't see anything on that on the website anymore. So any idea, like, have you guys seen anything on that?
Being a petrol head myself, I will like to double click. So see, there are of course use cases, because why voice is the first thing when you're driving a car, because you don't want to be distracted, right? So there have been technologies built around ki you focus on the road and rest of the things will be taken care of. So that is where I feel ki maybe you have a meeting and there can you send them an email ki, okay, I will be 5 minutes late, right? So that is something Cosmos can power, right? So they have, like, Volvo is an investor also, I believe, in Humane, right? And I don't know whether started an integration with the Cosmos operating system or not, but definitely, in fact, in the video that was on the website, it was the demo that was shown. It was a Volvo car.
Yeah, correct, correct, correct. Do you feel the future of AI devices is not to first change the device completely, but actually make the AI work and stick to a phone?
Yeah, I was going to come to that. So, according to me, like changing everything won't work at a single point in time, right? Right? You have to first onboard or adopt the users to use your software first, right? And then, because everyone is used to use mobile phones and laptops, so why introduce a completely new device, right? So adopt your users to your software, let them use it. Like we have been using Google Assistant and Siri, like since ages, right? We are comfortable with that. Why not integrate an entire immersive experience of the existing software stack on Siri or maybe Google Assistant, right? And some build something similar to that, right? So that it helps me in my journey, right? And then maybe go to a different hardware, or the form factor can be decided later on. That's my thought.
Got it. What do you think, Sridipto, from a design perspective as well? The hardware, the feel, part of the whole device, everything. What's on your mind? What's the kind of device that would attract you, right? And would it be your first? Like, would you replace your phone with it immediately, or do you think that's a long way from now? You would still want to keep experimenting and have your primary old school phone with you?
I would like divide it into two parts. In fact, the first one is the pricing is, as I said, it's off, right? I mean, Rabbit R1 was selling it for $200, so I
Okay.
don't mind trying something that would be like what, 20,000 bucks in India, and it's like a nice toy, right? Which my friends don't have. I can maybe take it around, that's the thing. And apart from that, you're asking for a subscription, so that is first thing. I mean, you're telling me I need to get like a small device which sits in here, which is not very ergonomic in that sense, right? I need to constantly adjust this. So that is not the best use, like, not the best form factor, as you said, right?
Correct.
But apart from that, you're also telling me, okay, to access it, I have to pay $24 to you per month. Why would I do that? Chat
Yeah.
GPT is literally giving me that for free, right? Second thing is what kind of delta. I mean, if you focus on a use case, right? Ki, okay, this is for professionals, right? Because design wise, it's good. It's bulky, I guess, but if you just consider the design, right, it's good. I have to appreciate that, like the way it is being designed, like the cool color that comes up, right, when the mic is activated, or the color, the camera is activated. That's cool. That actually looks cool. So design wise, it's a good one, right?
Got it. Got it. Got it. So, what do you guys think? In this race of AI devices, where would you bet, right? What's your bet on? I mean, I would say us, but if you were to bet on any other company getting it right, right? I mean, good competition is always good. Who do you think, is the best position to make a great AI phone? Who would you put your money on?
Okay, so I want to double click on that because there's an article A16. I will just put the link in the comments as well. So they are also not sure whether the future of AI, as we call it, the second brain, whether the form factor is a device or it's just integrated inside your phone, right?
And one more
So
point, it can be a combination as well. Maybe a smartwatch, my ring, right? My smart glasses, and my phone, and even my laptop. All of these combined can give me an immersive experience, right? So that can also be a thing.
right, I mean, this problem existed for years, right? I mean, Google Assistant, Siri, they have existed for more than 10 years, I believe now, right? So of course the final thing is, can I ask Siri to book me a cab, or say order me a pizza based on my preferences? So we are still not there. So some block is missing because this problem has existed. People have tried to solve it, but we still don't have a concrete one, right? So what's stopping us? So maybe we might be one of them doing it first. Let's see. We are getting there slowly. Let's see. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
No, makes sense. Let's see. Let's see what new news comes out there. Every day is a new day, and we keep tracking what's up in the world of tech anyway.
Yes.
Great talking. Any parting thoughts for today?
No, we'll come back with episode 2, and I just hope we also get some of the funds that Humane Pin has picked up.
Yeah, man. I don't think we need that much. I think we can make do with 1/10 of that. 23 million should be good.
That's good. I hope some of the investors watch this episode
Yeah,
and
I'm
stick
sure.
to the end.
I'm
Yes.
sure. I'm sure. I mean, I'm
We should
sure
send it to them. So
we will. We
Yes.
will. We'll send it to them. We'll send it to them.
Awesome.
Yeah, done. Awesome. So, Humane Pin sold to HP for 116 million. Let's see what HP gets from this. Really, really looking forward to some exciting news, right? Some heat in the market so that we don't get complacent, right? And we keep trying to, be the best out there.
yeah,
Awesome.
and for
Yeah.
me, the cosmos is the best part and the best, outcome that I can draw from the entire thing that happened. I'll follow that. Let's see what happens.
We are also building Light OS. As many of you know, it's an Android open source layer, right, which helps your phone actually be your AI assistant. We'll soon launch a lot of information about this project. Keep following us, track that, and you'll have all the links, in the comments below. Thank you so much, folks. See you tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you,
Bye bye.
guys.
Bye bye.